Let the mind collect, establish mindfulness clearly. If you hear the sound of the bell, allow the sounds to fade. Put down the burdens of the previous second, previous day, previous hour. Put down the weight of planning, thinking, the desire to do things. Just be. Breathe in, breathe out. Your eyes closed and you are smiling with a very pleasant, peaceful, abiding here and now. Seated upright, relaxed, grounded, allow things to settle. Calm energy flows from the crown of your head downward, relaxing your neck, shoulders, arms, chest, abdomen, belly. Sit bones, knees, ankles, the soles of your feet. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the calmness. Know the body sitting. Know the experience as it is unfolding. And let's pause here, allowing ourselves to bloom, find our own rhythm, and build up virya, energy. Energy is felt in your eyes, known in your chest, released through the shoulders, the energy is transformed into stillness, allowing insight to arise. Detach from the body and observe from outside. The body breathing, the mind is luminous, bright, expanding beyond the body. Awareness is slowly established. No noise, all activities end. Stillness remain. Aversion has no footing here. Thoughts arise and disappear. Hindrances become visitors. We do not build a home for any of these obstacles. Whether it is grief, sorrow, they are both visitors, same as joy. Grief is an emotion. Joy is an emotion. These are feelings felt, so they fall into the feelings aggregate. There is no I, me, or myself doing this or underlying this. Grief arises when conditions are present, conditions such as thoughts, reasons for grief, like a loss, mind consciousness arising due to grief, unpleasant feelings due to contact. These are conditions arising. Conditional arising, not anyone's doing. The way we perceive these is perceptions, aggregate. Perceiving weight, color, shape. An uncountable number of experiences that are perceived. There is no I, me, myself. I don't do those. They arise when conditions are present. They vanish when conditions are absent. Conditions such as shapes, perceiving, conscious moments, making a contact, presence of the mind, mind consciousnesses, these are many experiences of perceiving. Then there are volitional formations. What one perceives, one thinks about, what one thinks about, one proliferates. There is a multitude of those, making them an aggregate of volitional formations. There is no I, me, myself. They too arise based on the mind mind consciousness on them, movements, decisions, feelings, energy. They all have to be present for volitional formations to arise. They happen so fast that we barely know how we came from the previous experience to this experience. Feelings to volitional formations to perceptions, and then consciousness aggregate. Now that our eyes are closed, eye consciousness cannot manifest. The conditions needed for eye consciousness to arise, incomplete. The eyes are closed. There is no seeing activity that can capture any visuals from outside. When eyes are closed, no seeing activity, no visuals outside. Eye consciousness not present. Ear consciousness arises as you hear sounds, multiple different sounds. And yet, because we don't build a home on what we hear, ear consciousness arises and vanishes. You may explore ear contact. The ear physically has to be present. Sounds should be present. Ear consciousness present. The fusion of three things: ear, sounds, ear consciousness. The fusion of these three things make a ear contact, leading to ear feelings, sometimes pleasant, sometimes unpleasant, sometimes neutral. So the physicality, the form has to be an aggregate. The eye, ear, nose, tongue, the body the physicality without having the physicality, the physical presence, the form, the body as an aggregate. These experiences won't be manifested. So the form aggregate, feelings aggregate, perceptions aggregate, volitional formations aggregate, consciousness aggregate. They all arise based on conditions, they vanish each moment as conditions change and change again. When there is no trace of clinging left, they arise purely, they vanish. When there is no clinging left, that purity continues. When there is clinging present, craving present, they become 5 clinging aggregates. Each with a touch of I, me, and myself arising, wanting things to be different from what they are, building homes for joys and sorrows, there is no chance for wisdom to arise, wisdom to show the way, wisdom to liberate ourselves. So this connection with mentality and materiality. Materiality is called the rupa. Mentality is called the nama. Nama is naming with perceptions, with consciousness, volitions, feelings of 3 kinds, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. Mentality and materiality entangled within. With constant productions entangled outside with consciousness. Becomes this great netted thing, the web of experiences, barely known to our awareness, unless we slow down and allow wisdom to speak to us, unless we choose what is wholesome and pure, such as mindfulness, loving kindness, compassion, pure joy, and equanimity. What if there is only breathing in and breathing out? No person doing it. No clinging to breathing. There is just the experience. In the breathing, there is only the breathing. Liberation arises. For visuals, when they are just the visuals, no I, me, or myself, they are conditionally arisen and vanished. There is liberation there too. In what you hear, in what you smell, in what you taste, in what you feel as tangibles. There is no I, me, or myself. These are all conditional arisings. When we do not build homes of grief, joys, with the false view of I, me, and myself, liberation arises. Everything is known as processes, changing, impersonal. You may now emerge from your meditation. So that was a meditation on 5 aggregates with no introduction of it. Didn't want you to feel the burden of knowing the words. So we started from joy and grief and went into exploring 5 aggregates. It's a big theme in Buddhism, knowing 5 aggregates. It helps us to release all our sansaric burdens, and we can do more and more of this, probably every day, until we get there.
We may need to be reminded of the 5 aggregates often.
Absolutely, and I'm happy to do that.
Thank you.
May
Have a
we all
lovely
be
day.
Thank
liberated.
you
Have a
so
Thank
wonderful
you.
much.
day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.